I played both these players on this map, and I would say that Jensa was by far the stronger, but Lurq hadn't really learnt Shifter yet, so hopefully he's been practicing a bit. Although if he runs to red after 10 seconds, then maybe not. Okay. Successfully avoided each other, and everyone's got both the items now, I think. Lurq's actually come off better there by maybe not going in the expected directions. It's paid off for him. He's good. Drop down and could pick up red here. Advantage Jensa. Okay, now straight over for Mega. Now Lurq gets a Mega. I want to go for yellow. Maybe a bit optimistic by Jensa to charge in there. Expecting to be able to get a red. Okay, so he knows Lurq's on a green. Yeah, nice play by Jensa. Didn't go for the spawn frag though. This is Division 3, or Advanced it's called, but it's Division 3 of 5, so... We're not the fastest, but we are the most, probably the most competitive division. We've got that going in our favour. Okay, Lurq getting a bit more into it now, maybe. He's left red up. Good rockets. Nicely done by Jensa. I'm not sure he knew it was safe to go through there, but worked out for him. Okay, so Lurq with the yellow, and is following up right behind you. Oh, good attack by Lurq, dropping down. Okay, so it's always a question on this map. I mean, players can have a lot of domination on items for a long time. But here we've got, can Lurq frag heavier than Jensa did, because Jensa was not getting many frags for all the domination of the red red armors that he had. But nicely done by Lurq. So oh. Yeah, Lurq's not looking... I think we'll see a very different Lurq in the other maps. D2, I think what you're asking for is just a full client, basically. Because it would have to do all the rendering. I couldn't really host it on like a Linux server that was hosted unless you had a GPU attached to the back of it. I think if you speak to Racket, I think he was trying to do something like that using Linux, having a bot that connected on. I think he's also got about 1,000 graphics cards now. He seems to be trying out heaps of graphics cards, so maybe he's got a machine spare he could put to the task. Yeah, Lurq quite obvious with the noises there. Jensa just stood still and could almost read where he was. Oh, nice. Hi, Hammer. I think looking at the map pool, this is the one map that I would say Jensa had a big advantage on, just from the way that when I played them both. I don't think Lurq's put the time into learning this map yet. I don't know, I like this map. Good spam rockets from Jensa there. Yeah, Jensa can push Lurq off here. Lurq will get the Meag. It's all game over anyway. So this was Jensa's first pick, and has won it. Lurq picked full DM So we'll see all the DM maps, and I think he's going for DM6 first. So I expect that to be completely reversed in the next map. But well played, Jensa. When I played Jensa here, I really did have to keep my distance and play quite defensively. He was, yeah, he's very impressive the way he's. You think just a few seasons ago he was in the bottom division of Thunderdome. I presume they're chatting away in a language I don't understand. Yep. I'm presuming they're writing love letters to each other or something. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, so it'll be Lurq with the red. Jensa not opening up the Meag, doesn't open up LG straight away. Lurq dives in. He's only got one rocket left now though, needs to go for the back, yep. I think he's gonna come undone here. Comes Lurq. Oh, lovely rocket. Yeah, Lurq's a big favourite here. His DM6 game's very strong. The spawn frags aren't going to help Jensa's mood any. Apologies, can hear my throat being a bit crackly today. Nice. Teleport is a weapon after all. Certainly is on this map. Yeah, look at the difference in just the way Lurq's even just moving around the map on here compared to Shifter. Nice grenade though. I'll give him something to think about. Yeah, so Jensa with some of his red still left and Megan out, so nice rocket again. There we go, it's going to be Lurq's red though. Nice escape from Lurq. Jensa needs to go for red now. No, now, yeah. Okay. I'm a bit overcautious with the red thing on this map, so I just get nervous when you see someone disappear from. You see them in Mega and then they disappear, and you just expect Lurq then to just, you know, do a rocket jump from green and just go flying over Jensa's head and grab the red. So if you know where they are, it's fine to wait, but. Ooh. Very low Lurq now. Oh, just a second earlier. Yeah. Good damage from Jensa. Needs to get ready to spam that red spot now though. He's not quite there. That'll do it though. Nice. Oh, he's very weak. Screaming for health. Give me a health box. Now he's got one rocket and no cells. No LG. Right, so Lurq's going to be just around the corner here. Yep. Nice, now someone needs to get that rocket box, there you go. Alright, so Jensa making a fight of this. I still think he's big underdog, but obviously with 8 frags in, he's the underdog anyway, but I think he's still got a rocket ammo problem to deal with. He hasn't taken grenade launcher yet though, so there's 5 up there for him if he felt like it. No, he's going all the way in for the rocket box. Ah, that's horrible. Wow. Didn't expect Lurq to just dive in like that. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Yeah, Lurq's not looking so cocky now, maybe. I'm certainly not. I thought Lurq was going to be taking this about as comfortably as Jensa took Shifter, but not proving that way. Okay, so he knows Lurq's above him now. On the path back, yeah, good spam from Lurq. That'll secure him the red, and he's already got the mega. So Jen's at a big disadvantage now. So that was the cells probably being picked up above him, I think. It doesn't quite manage the silent drop down from the tube there. You see Mushy on this map, he nails that every time. Okay, Lurq's not going to fall for this, is he? Oh, just the timing. Just the timing was just wrong. That was so unlucky. Yeah, Lurq does look, he's just slightly off his game. Yeah, if he gets another couple of frags now in stretch field, we'll see him moving around more fluently again, probably. Thanks for the follow, Div. Yeah, this is more like the Lurq, very confident DM6 player that we're kind of expecting. Fails failed the tube jump. Oh. Maybe a bit too aggressive there. Nicely taken down though. Yeah, it was in the end, as can maybe the scoreline isn't going to tell the full story there because Lurq, we expected him to comfortably win that, sort of get revenge for the shifter game, but a few minutes in the middle there, he certainly had a bit of a bloody nose. Jensa just keeping him honest there. I think that was a good play from Jensa as well. Okay, if they do them in order, then the next one should be Bravado. Don't think Lurq would have been too upset to see Jensa pick that. Lurq beat, again, I've played both these guys on that map. Jensa beat me on that, that was the last map in our series. And Lurq beat me by 2 frags, so they're both very competent. I don't know who will take this. Oh no, I just got to go AFK for a second, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, nice hiding. Oh, that was nice hiding by Lurq. I haven't seen that before. It's a new trick. Yeah, if you want some free life advice, get married, because if you don't get married, your parents think if you don't pick up the phone you're dead, and then just keep ringing the phone. So that's my life tip. Don't be like me. All right, so game's all square, nearly halfway through. Yeah, well, get married or just have someone that lives with you so your parents know that you're probably not dead. Otherwise, you see, then, even though if you live by yourself for, doesn't matter how long you live by yourself and you're clearly capable, they never think you're eating properly, and they always think if they can't get in touch with you for 5 minutes that you're dead and no one's noticed. And you're currently being eaten by Rottweilers or something, so... Oh, terrible spawn for Lurq. And maybe another one. Don't think he realises how weak Jensa is. Jensa needs to get back for red. Yeah. Sorry, I was triggering my get back to armor. Phobia there. Jump to LG, yeah. Okay, so Lurq makes away with the LG and now has yellow. It's underneath here. Yeah, Lurq kind of relying on traps, and Jensa's just seeing right through that so far. Out of rockets, oh, rockets. There's some. Damaged by Lurq, but timing by Jensa. Yeah, he wanted a rocket there. He had the high ground, he desperately wanted a rocket. Nice trade, it's just... they're just racing for the armors here. If Jensa hadn't won that, he would be kicking himself. Just letting a rocket fly by Lurq's ear there. Thanks for the follow, run. Jensa not going for the yellow there deliberately, just in case Lurq was ready to spam it, I think. No, get it, get it! Oh. Out of rockets again. Ammo is a problem on this map. Oh. That was nearly such a really good work by Lurq to cut him off, but he just didn't have the health. That area is so... You see those stairs? The amount of times your rocket's just... It's so frustrating. Okay, 3 frags in it. He's got to watch out here. There's another one. That was for free. And so with the yellow, needs to make Lurq keep his distance here. He's got fully stacked up, so he's not going to lose a fight. Through the telly, always a good bet. Try to catch him out on this. Yeah. There's a bit of a choke point there as you come out of the telly. 1 frag in it now, 25 seconds. Lurq to win it at the very end, maybe? Jensa on the run. Oh, nearly stopped him coming. He's got to slow spawn now, surely. He doesn't. He picks up red. It's overtime. Okay, so Jensa with a bit of red against Lurq with full yellow. And that is, I think that's the first time I've seen Lurq with a lead in this map. I'm not sure. Can't remember who was, I think it was 4-2, but I think it was to Jensa when I came back. So he's got the momentum now. Oh, good. That was a good combination from Jensa. Lurq with yellow and Meag. Yeah, Jensa again just spamming that choke point at telly exit. Hi, Die Human. You're enjoying. Alright, so advantage Jensa. Oh, that rocket nearly landed. Just trying to stop Lurq getting any armor. Yeah. Hurts himself quite badly to pick up the yellow, but just denies it, and that'll make the difference here. It's another frag. Takes the lead again. In quite bad shape now though, he needs to watch out. And now it's Lurq's turn to keep his distance. There's 1 minute left. Oh, good rocket. And again Lurq getting caught by Jensa at that choke point. Oh, that rocket hurt Lurq quite a bit. Just after he picked up red, so... Oh! That damn wall. So now big advantage to Lurq, he's got the Meag and the red. Good work by Jensa, he's got 5 seconds. And the same loop will do it again. That's a red, and that's the map. Nice game. Wow, well deserved by Jensa, well done. Both players, good game there, but... Wow, nice nice running and hiding at the end there. Just keeping his distance, well played. $12-11 after overtime. We weren't shortchanged there at all. Okay, so again, I didn't play Lurq on this due to a map picking mind game thing that didn't go in my favour. But I did play Jensa, and immediately, after about 20 seconds, the map was completely silent, and neither of us we were both feeling each other out. So Jensa's quite a well. I quite like that kind of. I like to see that kind of thing. So I was quite impressed with Jensa's DM4. Lurq lost. He beat Zombie here, which is a good result, but he lost to Grenja quite recently. So, but I think he found Grenja's LG just sort of freaked him out. So in the center, he was just not able to really dominate the center at all. Are you asking? Sorry, D2. Are you asking me for duels right now, or are you asking me if I duel generally? I'm not sure what you're. Sorry. In general, I generally don't play. I did check today actually, and like on some maps like ZTN, Fourier's played about 3 times as many of those games in the short time he's been playing Quake than I have. So I still play like tournaments, but that's about it. Okay, the best possible spawn for Jensa, the worst possible spawn for Lurq. Well, I say that, technically the double-barrel shotgun's probably a worse spawn. Oh, and this time Lurq's turn to get the good spawn. He's got 2 rockets left, 1 rocket left, he's got... I was going to say he's got nothing, Jensa's got nothing either. Right, Jensa, do not move from this spot. I would be so cautious about even moving anywhere right now. Yeah, Fury is... I mean, I only started playing again in 2015, but I hadn't played online since 2000. And Fury has nearly played as many DM4 games as I have. So... He's put the hours in, that's why he got so good so quick, I guess. You can't argue with that. No. I should have heard from the sounds which spawn that was. And maybe not stand there. Okay, Lurq's turn to dominate here, I think. Alright, well, made short work of Jensa there. A bit of help from the lava pit. Hi Ren, he's asking if this is the only Quake. I don't know if you're asking the chat in general, but this is the only one I play. I did try Quake Champions, but I don't know if it's colour blindness or whatever, but I found in the Doom engine and in Quake Champions, the way the colours all kind of merge together, I found it really difficult to see anything. So I do try and I'll watch like big events in Quake Champions, but otherwise it hasn't really taken my interest much. What I did really like watching, and which kind of surprised me, was when Jahar on Tasty Spleen TV streamed 4v4 Quake 2. I'd never really watched that kind of thing before, but with having Jahar there to explain the map and what the players are trying to do, and it was really good to watch. So I'd recommend if anyone here only watches Quakeworld, then if there's ever a 4v4 event with Jahar casting, then definitely give it a try. Okay, so Jensa having a bit of trouble breaking Lurq here at the moment. Both armors are up though, so it's not a terrible time to die. With his mega ticking down though, it's not a good time to... Right, now. Yep. It's good work if he's fast enough. Nice. Good work by Jensa, well timed. Behind you, behind you. Yeah, the armors are up. That wasn't a bad time for Lurq to die either. It's all about rhythm. Dope Skull's shouting out advice here. He's basically saying to Lurq should be just hurting Jensa and then going for... Yeah, he's staying up at yellow maybe a bit too much, but... Yeah, if you can... This is, I mean, everyone plays this map differently, and especially the higher divisions play it probably quite differently. But if you're in control, you can get into the rhythm of yellow, take some damage, get a frag or two, red, do the same thing, yellow, do the same, red again, and just really punish your opponent. Just keeping them sufficient, just making sure you're always back in the middle. It doesn't really matter if you kill them, it's just about damaging them and then keeping them on, keeping them weak while you're away getting the armor. Right, Lurq, you're on stream. What are you going to do? Yeah. Expected a full full rocket jump round the corner there. Perfect, like he was doing his tricks in DM6, but not to be. Yeah. Catches Jensa out, probably going for the trying to go for the backstab out of Telly. Yeah, this map's been well controlled. I mean, both players were had perfectly good DM4, but Lurq's definitely had been the tougher to break down when he's in control. That's it. GG. Yeah, don't think Jensa should be too disappointed with that. It was decent performance, just Lurq getting a lot more frags when he was in control, being a bit harder to break down. That ties the series 2-2. Next up, we've got ZTN. I was a bit surprised to see this. I was maybe expecting Aero Walk from Jensa, but here we are. Oh, Lurq just being that second late by missing the yellow takes a full rocket in the face. Oh, good fake though. Not really sure where he was going to be jumping to, but kind of confused Jensa enough. Okay, and Lurq's there for the mega. So the third red goes to... That'll be Lurq now, yep. Well, I was expecting an LG fight there, but Jensa just went in with some direct hit rockets and that was enough. Oh, some horrible spawns for Jensa. Welcome to ZTN. There's nothing wrong with this map, by the way. So remember that. You got to repeat it to yourself as you're getting spawn fragged. Like, everything's fine. Jensa goes past the mega. Mega's still up though. Okay, I've got a higher FOV than Jensa, that's what we've learned today. Yeah, Lurq's just waiting to take that. Yeah, jumping to try and pretend he'd backed away. Oh, that rocket just missed. Takes a lot of damage there. Don't know what you're talking about, D2. He's over at yellow. Yeah, D2, I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't put subliminal messages into my streams for particular users, no way. How many times is Jensa going to get that nail gun spawn? Feels faintly cruel now. D2, why would I be saying something like there's nothing wrong with this map, given all the conversations? And you're making no sense, man. I don't understand you. Oh, I hate when people do that. Yeah, you see that trap? It really only works the once. Oh, nicely done. Yeah, what Jensa really needs right now is about 5 or 6 spawn frags. Ah, nicely done by Lurq. You've really got to dive in there to sell the dummy that you're going that way. One health. Sometimes 1 health is plenty. feels like a lot of Jensa's frags have come from that tele exit area. Oh, perfect timing on. Good. Well. Yeah, Jensa's got to frag hunt. You can't really blame him, but good steal by Lurq. Yep, that's GG. Oh, I think that's BPS saying that he'll be covering the upcoming get-together game of Thor and Ziggy versus Berezia and Link. So that's the battle of the generations there, and that's starting soon on Sunday. We'll be staying here for the end of this game, and then there'll be a break, so it might be time to watch that, and then we're hoping to have Lord Lane versus Blood Dog. Okay, so Lurq takes the lead and finally breaks serve, so we've got Lurq's final pick of DM2 for the final map. Dope Skulls, I thought about trying to stream some 2v2, but you look at some of the matchups in the first group stage, and the skill gap is quite severe as well. So I don't know. I think the knockout stage will have quite a lot of interesting games, but yeah, some of the group it seems very random. You're never sure what's going to be a good game and what isn't. Plus, I don't actually understand 2v2 very well, so it's not like I can say anything about it. I say that like I understand Jill, obviously. Look at me. But yeah, we are going to get underage now, so this is the last map in the series. Okay, so it'll be Lurq with yellow and high mega, and Jensa with red straight off the bat. Lurq will be going for box, the secret red, I think. Hi Dope. I don't think he's not one of the latest recruits. He was in Thunderdome, the rookies division. For Thunderdome, I want to say Thunderdome 8 maybe. I don't know if he's come from another FPS game, but or if he plays other FPS games, but he's not one of sort of the latest batch of the latest intake, shall we say. from reflex, etc. Hi Annie, good to see you. How was the bowling? Poor Annie couldn't stream tonight because of the bowling. Second place, good man. Second place against how many children? And were you on the bumper lanes? Be honest. You know Dope Skulls will investigate and find out if you were on the bumper lanes, so... if anyone's interested how Lurq picked up the health there, health is actually, all the item pickups are expanded by a unit to help people pick them up. And those boxes are directly aligned with the platform above, so they actually pop up over the top of the pickup sort of area that the server's looking at, goes over the edge of the platform. Second place, like 30 people. Blimey. Hang on, there's other jokes I can make. No, I'm not gonna suggest anything. Okay, Jensa not having a good time bit here. Oh. Well, when they talk about the spawn frags on this map, it's not normally a big room they talk about, but... it's usually this area that's getting the blame. Yeah, Annie, one more match after this. Lord Lame versus Blood Dog. I think there's also a 2v2 game going on, folks, if you fancy that on Sudden Death TV. Oh, Jensa gets back to 0, that's good to see. Lurq straight back on the double megas. Oh, Jensa back to -1. Don't think he's fallen in the lava yet though. It's always worse for some reason if you fall in the lava. Something that makes it easier to take, the fact that you were firing a weapon when you died. Okay, Lurq's mentally switched off now, I think. Yeah, he's got good timing on the megas. Yes, finally. Good. That was a good kill. That was nice. Nice to see triggering the lift and then walking back off it immediately so you don't make a fall sound as you come back down. Oh, that was painful. Yeah. It was a shame. No, those are always worse. Always worse. Right, now obviously it's not like me to pick out when someone fails something a lot of times, but that is about the third time Lurq's now failed to make the rocket jump to above Nailgun. I'm not sure what's going on, he's got some sort of mental block that he's missing that every time. Also his choice, yeah, as Dope Skulls points out, to rocket jump with 50 odd health is courageous, is that what we'll call it? I think that's what Humphrey Appleby would have called it. Come on, Jensa, get back to 0. There you go. And he just stands there and accepts his fate. Poor boy. Well, I'm enjoying watching these guys play more than I enjoyed playing last night, so... Yep, so it's going to be 4-2 to Lurq in the end. That will take Lurq up to 11 map losses. And this is how I'm keeping track of the table. So Lurq will have 11 map losses after 6 games. Zombie is a match behind because he's had a rest week. LKO is also a match behind because he's got a rest week this week. He's only had 7 map losses, and Pew plays this week, but he's also one behind at the moment. He's got 6. So of the group of there's about 5 people who have around that sort of scores. Pew, LKO, Zombie, Lurq, and then Kleiss. And those are the sort of 5 to watch out for, but we're expecting Pew and LKO. Pew, LKO, and Lurq all still have to play each other. Those will be the really big games coming up in this division.